So you want to get bigger, build bigger muscles, bigger quads, bigger chest, but you go to the gym, you load up the bar and you do it for 1, 2, 3, 4 reps. Why are you still training that way? Why are you still ego lifting? Why are you still thinking that lifting heavier weights will lead to greater muscle growth? It's not the case, alright? Today I was squatting and I had 225 on the bar, but I did it for 20 reps. Have you ever done 225 of squats for 20 reps, going up and down and really using your quads and engaging the right muscles? That's not easy, that's crazy, and at the last rep, trust me, you'll feel your quads are reaching failure. As opposed to doing 405, the guy next to me 405, and he's doing it for 1, 2 reps. And then he tells me, wow, your quads are just insane, I'm sure you can do more. And I'm like, no, I can't do more of those because I do it in a different way. It's not just about the weight. Doing more weight and putting more weight on the bar will not benefit you. Alright, stop ego lifting, stop going for those 1, 2, 3 reps, and trust me, after doing the 405 for 1 rep, you won't feel that your legs reach failure. You won't reach that your quads reach failure. You might feel fatigued because all your body kind of had to push through. You have no more juice in you, no more energy, you're drained. But that doesn't necessarily mean that your quads will grow. Your quads got 1 rep. What is the time under tension of that 1 rep? 5 seconds? Guys, it's not enough. Stop ego lifting. And it applies for everything. Bench, squats, legs, barbell rows, everything, alright? Go for higher reps. The time under tension matters. Why higher reps will work? Because a lot of people do their reps too fast. Alright, so instead of doing for 8 reps, I'll go more 12, 15, I'll tell people, because people go too fast. So you have 2 choices. Either you do 8 to 12 rep range, but you go slower, or you go for 15, 20, and then you can go a little bit faster. What matters is the time under tension, but that one thing for sure is that the heavy sets of 2 to 3 reps will not cut it anymore for you. Maybe as a beginner you'll see a bit of results, but if your goal is really improving and making sure you're optimizing your workouts, those little sets of 2 to 3 reps, strength sets, are just draining you, taking a lot of energy and not benefiting you. And the risk of injury is just so high. The guy doing the 405 every single week is injured, is trying to do a PR. Stop maxing out. I haven't maxed out for forever. Alright, I used to max out when I was 18, 19 years old just to test my strength. But guys, we gotta stop the ego lifting and go more for higher reps. That's what's gonna work. Alright, don't think that 20 reps will get you toning. That's the biggest misconception. Oh, 20 reps is for cutting. BS, alright? No, 20 reps, doing it the right way will get that muscle to failure, and then you go home, you eat, you recover, and that muscle will grow back stronger. Alright, 20 reps is not for cutting or for people that just want to tone down. Trust me, it hurts a lot more doing those higher reps, higher sets, reps, than doing the strength reps. The bench, instead of doing the 305 for the 315 for 1 rep, take the 225 and go for 10, 12, 15 reps. The perfect form, good form. Trust me, the guy doing the higher reps will have a bigger chest, a huge chest, less risk of injury, more endurance, alright, and will look better overall. And it doesn't necessarily mean that he's not gonna be as strong. A lot of people, when they want to max out, what they'll do is that, let's say they'll do 2, 3, 4 warm-up sets, and let's say their peak set is doing 405 on the squat. I'm just giving an example. They'll go for 1 plate, they'll do 5 reps, 2 plates, 5 reps, 3 plates, 3 to 5 reps. It's all warm-ups, and then they reach that last set, and then they'll go for those 2 to 3 reps. So their legs didn't get a lot of reps in the whole pyramid sets that you've done, alright? And not ideal. What I do, every single set I take it kind of high reps, close to failure. I never go to failure, especially not on my squats, but I go close to failure. Even my 1 plate is a working set. Even the 1 plate that I do, I go for 15 to 20 reps. The 2 plates, 15, 12 reps, alright? 1 plate and a half each side, 15 reps. I make sure that every single rep I'm approaching failure, and every rep, every set is kind of getting me closer to reaching muscle failure. I don't do any sets that are just a warm-up. I mean, I'll do the first one, which is a warm-up, but then as soon as I put the 1 plate and 2 plate, I'll not do just 1 rep, no. And that's the main thing with powerlifters, bodybuilders. So stop training like a powerlifter if your goal is gaining muscle mass. As simple as that. We train like powerlifters and we lift those heavy weights, and then we're like, well, my legs are not going. Well, because you shouldn't be lifting that heavy for just 1 rep. Time under tension is king if you want to gain muscle mass and reaching muscle failure. And a lot of time when we lift heavy, we think we're reaching muscle failure, but we're not. We're fatiguing our nervous system, fatiguing our body, draining ourselves, which has its own benefits. I'm not saying don't lift heavy at all, but that shouldn't be your bread and butter of your workouts, alright? So how I'm gonna wrap this how I'm gonna wrap this video is by saying that heavy sets have their time and place. I always do few heavy sets. Alright, so if I go as heavy as possible, well, I'll be going for 5 reps. I'll never go under 5 reps. I always keep it maximum. The lowest I'll go is 5 reps, and those things I'll do them on my squats, overhead press, the bench press, barbell rows, the compound lifts. Alright, I don't go heavy on, let's say, a lateral raise, because for me there's no point at all. Alright, not on the isolation. I go heavy on my compound lifts, and I make sure that I pyramid the weight up and down, and I make sure that I don't just do those heavy sets, but before getting to those heavy sets, my quads are already kind of pre-fatigued because I've done a lot of high reps. So my squat sets would look like 8 sets. Yes, 8 sets. I'll start set the 20 reps. And every single set has to be close to failure, 20 reps. So that might be 1 plate each side. Then I'll add a 25 and I'll do 15 reps. Then I'll add a 10 and I'll do 12 reps. Then I'll add 2 plates. Then I'll have 225 and I'll go for 10 reps. And then maybe I'll add a 10 or a 25 and then I'll go for 6 to 8 reps. And then I'll bring the weight back down and the reps back up. Alright, so it looks like a pyramid. And I'll do that for the bench, for squats, for overhead press, barbell rows sometimes. I haven't done a lot of barbell rows lately, pinch my nerve, but you got the idea. Alright, so don't just focus on the heavyweights. That's it for this video. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the nice comments. If you need coaching, natural bodybuilding, head on my website. You know, every like, every comment helps me kind of get that video to more people. So leave a like, leave a comment for the algorithm. You know, it really helps me, makes my day seeing you guys liking. You know, sometimes I'll go on my analytics and I'm like, wow, 10 people are watching my video, and it's just happy for me. It makes me happy. So that's it. Thanks guys for the support. I'll see you soon. Ciao.